Hello and good morning. Today's Monday Money Tip is courtesy of yours truly, Janine Bolon, financial first responder. And we're going to quickly go over what is the 60-40 principle. The 60-40 principle was something that was created by yours truly because so many people had such a linear perspective on what money was and what it did. They would get their paycheck, they'd walk to the bank, they'd deposit it, and if they were lucky, they'd have money at the end of the month after they had finished paying off all their bills. Does this sound familiar? Okay. Well, I actually teach people that money has a cycle to it, and that if you contribute money into all three of these areas, you will be able to live an abundant life as well as pay down your debt while saving money at the same time. As you know from previous videos, this is imperative if you're going to become debt-free. It's not logical, but it does work. Okay. So as long as you take care of these three areas of money, living, saving, and giving, you will be okay. So what I wanted to share with you is that the ideal is that you want to live on only 60% of your income. Now, I realize you can't do that right now, but let me explain what the ideal is, and then we're going to walk you to that, all right? So just bear with me. Okay, so 60% of the money, you want to live on that. 10% you want to put into a short-term savings account, usually in your bank. 10% you want to put into a long-term savings vehicle of some kind, such as an IRA or a 401k plan at work, one of those retirement sorts of packages. 10% you want to give away to a spiritual organization that is doing good work that is in line with your moral compass. And 10% you want to give out and out to philanthropy, to charity. And I often tell people the reason that I am motivated to make as much money as possible is because I am quite a philanthropist. I love giving money to my community and to organizations that are doing good works and are in line with my moral compass. So that's why I frequently tell people, I want to make millions so I can help millions, seriously. And so if you're in alignment with that, then this is the system for you. So let's do some math, and I want you to not panic. A lot of times when I say to people, okay, we're going to do some math to show you how to do this, they immediately think of fluorescent lights, rows and rows of desks, standardized testing, and they start sweating because they freak out about math. I want you to relax. This is math that is going to help you become free. This is not math that's going to cripple you, all right? And there is a big difference with that, and I really want you to get comfortable using basic mathematics. When it comes to the 60-40 principle, I realize that 99.9% of the people who come to me are unable to live that way. They can't just immediately start living on 60% of their income. So what I encourage them to do is do it a little bit at a time. And what ends up happening is you take a small bit of money, like a $20 bill or something, or maybe you get a check in the mail that you weren't expecting. When money comes to you that is not your paycheck, when money comes to you out of the blue and it's unexpected, take 60% of that and put it in your checking account. Use it to pay off whatever debt you're working on. Use it to pay off your debt quicker. So that's 60%. That goes in there. Then take 10% and you're going to put it into your bank account, your savings account at your bank. Take 10%, you're going to put it in your Roth IRA or some other retirement vehicle that you're using. Take 10%, give it to a charity of your choice, and take 10% and tithe it or give it away to a spiritual organization. So see, when you do that and you're doing this with money, again, you're doing this with money that is not your paycheck. You're doing this with money that comes to you unexpectedly. And then you will see how it is actually helping you with that cycle of living, saving, and giving that we talked about before. This is a regenerative cycle that helps you be a good steward to the financial resources that are currently available to you. Now, I want you to remember your algebra back in 6th grade, and this is where people start sweating, and I'm like, calm down, I'm going to walk you through it. 60%, what does that mean? Like, say you get a check in the mail for $131 or something like that. What is 60% of that? Well, I usually make it a little easier because I teach this, remember, to folks who are under the age of 15 as well. And so I'm like 60% equals 0.6. So remember that basic mathematics. So say you get a $20 bill that you were like, whoa, I didn't expect this. Somebody paid you back or something like that. You would multiply that by 0.6, and that means $12 is going to go into your checking account. $2 will go into your savings account, $2 will go into your IRA, and then $2 will go to a charity of your choice, and $2 will go to a spiritual organization of your choice. And there you can see that you're taking care of the living, the saving, and the giving arm of that regenerative cycle of money. Okay, so that's the basic, and that's the core system that I have been teaching since 1996. I've written multiple books on the topic, and you have resources made available to you courtesy of Matters of Perspective. My company, Financial First Response, and Matters of Perspective are working together. And on my personal website, JanineBolon.com, if you go to /MOP, we'll see this. And if you've missed the last several weeks of videos, do not despair. They are all listed here, along with any printable stuff that we have available to you. And you may thank Matters of Perspective for that. If you would like to hire me as your coach, just go to JanineBolon.com /MOP, and you'll see a big green button at the bottom that will lead you to Matters of Perspective, where they will set up the opportunity for you to get on a phone call with one of their coaches to see if I am appropriate for you and for your financial situation. Anyhow, it was lovely chatting with you today. Stay tuned next week on Monday when we will post a new video. Have a great day.